Hello and welcome back to Gewian Games Plays Mass Effect. Last time we finished off at Pharos and confronted the Thorian and got the cipher or whatever they call it, the ancestral memory of the Protheans, so that we could understand the vision, or at least a little better than before. And this time, a whole new cluster has shown up, the Maroon Sea, and we have two missions, one for the place where I'm going, it's Vatsk, or something like that, anyway, hard to pronounce, and the other one we will get to today as well, but there's also a third system in the cluster that we can visit, so we'll do that too. I also happen to know, because I already tried to give my introduction after I fast traveled,
patching it through.
but
Commander,
I ran into this.
I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Yeah, so I tried to go to the location before I do the welcoming intro.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander.
Thank you for interrupting me
Just a
repeatedly.
locator signal.
Okay, so that's where we're going. So we don't have to deal with load times in video, but I've had no such luck. I wonder what I get out of that. I probably just get money at this point. I probably don't get any more experience because I don't have the quest, or I finished the quest at this point. Survey, matriarch writings, and so we've well overshot pretty much every quest or collection quest we've been given. Anyway, I'm going to see you on planet where we're gonna go rescue some researchers from some crazy biotics. Wow, I just landed on the planet and there are already hostile dots on the map. I'm trying to figure out how to best get to them because this looks like a fairly mountainous planet. It's mountainous but not super steep, so we're going to be able to do it. What's going on over here? Oh, those look like Thorian creepers. So that would be why this planet was kept off the world map until now, is because they didn't want to spoil the Thorian creeper plot before you went to Pharos. I get knocked down, but I'd get up. Okay, sorry. Bad joke. Alright, now I just need to back up until I can actually look up at these guys. There we go. Interesting. Went through the guy I was shooting at and hit the one behind him. Okay, all the red dots are clear. I bet there's stuff in here? Maybe? No, it doesn't appear like it. What about up on this one? Looks like there's a mineral deposit on radar, but
Redeploying.
no marker for this. But at least there is some loots in this box. Alright, I will show on the radar where I am. Oh boy, I did not expect that to go so long. Very good. I am expecting this one to go long now. There we go. Still looking for better armor. That's the main thing. Light armor for the Quarian. Not that I'm never going to use Tolly. Alright, on the map. That's where I am. We landed like right there, so quick trip over and get 3 boxes of loot. No! Oh, don't go all the way down. Ah, score. Okay, I guess that'll be my intro. I'm nearly at the base with all the Thorians. I was approaching it the stupid way because I'm, trying to scan the map at the same time, and just fell off the cliff. Nearly lost my footing. Oh, well, yeah, you think so? Well, bam. Okay. The other thing is that message we got from Hackett was not for this planet. It was for another planet that we'll have to explore at some point. The other thing we have to do before we move on to... Actually, I think we'll do the DLC mission next. But anyway, the next thing we have to do is talk to all our teammates about what they think about the Pharos mission, because it's very important. Alright, I think we're going to have lots of Thorian creepers. We are, of course, low on grenades after our escapade with the trying not to kill the colonists on Pharos. Ow. Okay, I'm using you and Liara as body shields. I should also use stasis because I still need to finish that. Okay, one more. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so this episode will probably do both of these. Well, I forgot there was 3 locations in the Maroon Sea. So 2 of the locations, the 2 we had quests for in the Maroon Sea, and then we'll do the 3rd mission and the biotic mission next episode, and then we'll talk to all our teammates the episode after that, which will probably take up a whole episode as it has in the past. Whoopsie daisies. And then we'll do the DLC mission after that. So we got a good lineup coming up. Y, X, B, 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 A. Just trying to focus. Whenever I mess up one of those little decrypting sequences, I tend to mess up
Rescuers? Oh, thank God.
several
See?
after that.
I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeni Researcher at this facility.
And you have
We've
Thorian
been trapped
creepers.
in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
We know about them? Yes, we
How
did.
do you know about the Thorian?
I did more
I
than
know
see
what
it.
Exogeni was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
So they were
Any idea why they
basically
turned
still under
Maybe
some
there
level
was
of
still
control
some
of
kind
Thorian.
of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on
And
Pharos.
then I blew it up.
The
And then
Thorian
they
wasn't
attacked
like
these people.
any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
you? Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeni was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeni site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Yes, they did.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there.
All right, well, off
They
to
never
jail
stood a
with you.
chance. We're the only ones left.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
No.
You were in charge
not
of
how
this
this
project.
works.
The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail?
It helps the families
Normally,
get closure.
Exogeni would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The
Genuinely
victims
can't.
here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
Look, if you can handle
Open fire.
the
Open fire.
the creepers, then you definitely can't handle me. Oh, look at all your floaty little bodies. You're not worth rescuing. You're gonna... Exogeni's second-rate mercs prove no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. I'll be the judge of that. Look at all these goodies. Savant 10, that might be a, what's it called? Omni tool worth using? Ooh, yes, indeed it is. Okay, who can I give my old one to? I don't think he can use them, but Liara should be able to. Yeah, you can take my old one. Sweet deal. Yeah, Biotic Amp. Not, I always get them confused, the Omnitool and the Biotic Amp. But anyway, I'm going to finish scanning the planet, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright. This has been one of the worst planets to drive on. And, yeah, so don't explore it if you can afford to. This gold in particular is in the bottom of a bowl that you can't get to from any other part of the map easily. It's just huge pain in the butt. If you are desperate for gold or heavy metal, which you honestly shouldn't be, then go for it. This one was a light metal. This was the science base. You should be able to drive along the bottom of the valley, and then there's a little path up to it. This was just loot, and this was a matriarch riding, I believe, that I've just finished on. Anyway, I'll see you at the planet map in just a moment. Here we are at the neighboring system of Matano. The quest log indicates that this is supposedly a Cerberus-related mission. So that's where that's the planet we're gonna be heading to. Let's see if there's anything in the asteroid. Yes, there is. What do we got here? Heavy metal. See, all the more reason not to go travel to that stupid gold pile on the last planet. Huge pain in the butt. Alright. Give me... Nope, nothing in that asteroid belt. What's at the last outside planet? Survey says light metal. Very good. Okay, so back to the planet where we're going to have a confrontation with Cerberus, because Cerberus is never up to any good. Whew. That was quite the climb. And there is some loot here, at least. Get it. But the real reason... medium armor. Darn. The real reason I'm actually cutting here is because it's another one of these lovely, lovely pyramids that we like so much. I just like to look at them. Oh, something over here as well.
I have a bad
Now,
feeling about this.
does not look
Perhaps
deserted.
have
Look,
mercy.
there's a husk.
The entire colony must have been transformed.
It's not a very rare husk, but it's a husk. Alright, let's check out what inside the building looks like. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doubt there's anybody alive. The humans haven't been able to control the husks very successfully yet. That one's easily dealt with. Can we send these flying around? No, but we can get the husk that happened to be standing next to it. Whoops. Okay, I kind of think that's all the ones on the ground floor. One thing you should do in this situation is definitely not stand next to any of the exploding crates, because the husks like to come up to you and do that electrical shockwave, which will blow up the crate and hurt you. So, yeah, don't do that. Easy decryption. Alright, I'm going to look for whatever we're supposed to find in this building, unless it's nothing. I don't see a marker up top, but I gotta check it out. If there's... I would have thought this was the main building, because there were husks outside of it, but maybe this isn't the main location for this planet. Nope, that door doesn't open. Okay, that's all there is to do here other than get loots. I'll see you at the next one. There must be more than one. Alright, we're at another one. This one didn't have any enemies outside, but let's see what is inside. Probably some husks again? Yep. Zoom! So I put cryo rounds on. See if I like it. Should do a lot more damage and potentially slow people down. I forget what it does. Anyway. Hello, Mr. Husk. I missed. Oh, remember that thing I said about not standing next to these? Worth it. Let's chuck you bitches around again. Gotta get as many uses of those abilities in as I can. I think, if I remember correctly, we should complete the achievement somewhere in Vermeer. Okay, I again don't see a marker, so I bet it's in one of the other buildings. I'll see you there. Ooh, last one. One little, two little husks, and another one on the backside. Alright. Let's see what this third building has for us. It's gotta be the last one. I wonder if they set up the interesting building to be the last one by code, or just by putting it the farthest away, so it's the one people are least likely to go to first. Either way, very clever. So the question is, these were Cerberus, right? So, are there any Cerberus people still alive? Gosh, I need to stop doing that. Missing every time. I think I'm gonna take off these snowblind rounds, or whatever they're called. I think it's 20% extra damage with 40% reduction in rate of fire, which I think actually comes out to less damage. I should switch those off. What's it? What is it? I need to see specifically. Oops. There we go. Snowblind rounds. 24 extra damage, 40% less rate of fire. Yeah, definitely not as good as Inferno rounds. Switching back. Alright, let's see what else this building holds for us. Anything over there? No. No. One good thing the Snowbound does is that your rate of fire goes so low that you pretty much have infinite shots fired until... Okay, that's literally empty. They could have just let that blank. Infinite shots fired before you overheat. Terminal. A Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Okay. And what does my journal say about that? Oh, so Cerberus infected these people to make them husks, and well, I killed them all because they were husks, and there's no recovery from husk back to human. Okay, that's end of story. No dialogue options. That's a little upsetting. Oh, and we're nearing our item limit again. Man, that didn't take long. I suppose we didn't offload after Pharos, so that sort of makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna run outside and give you the end of planet report, because I'm pretty sure I've explored the whole planet. I'll look at the map real quick, just to make sure. Run. Alright, I'll see you outside. And here we are. So that's... Ooh, actually, did I ever go here? I think I did, yes. That's the first structure I went to, second, and third. That's the pyramid, and there were 3 mineral deposits there, and there. No reason to go over on this right side that's super hilly. Yeah, but not too bad otherwise. I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time where we'll explore the 3rd solar system in this cluster.